Hello everybody, this is Aaron from Sound Resolution, and today we are starting in the lobby. I'm trying to give you guys a good feel of sort of what I'm going to be doing with this Let's Win series. The goal is to win, obviously. That's my objective during my gameplay, and my commentary may be about something else or about the game itself. But I wanted to sort of describe how I'm doing it. I'm trying to make sure it's as transparent as possible. I actually don't play Call of Duty in the off time when I'm not making videos, because what I'm trying to do is show you guys how I typically play. So I'm recording every single game, and I'm trying to show it to you guys, and as you guys can see here, I have 1,000 score. But I'm obviously not going to record games I join halfway through and finish. But I'm trying to give you guys a look at my usual play, not just my best gameplay, and then I talk over it, you know. I'm trying to give you guys a good picture of how I actually play, so I think this is the best way to do it. And it makes it interesting because I don't get a lot of practice time, which is also actually kind of fun. For me, it's a challenge. And then also, that's why I talk while I play, is so you guys can get a better idea of what's going on in my head and what's going on in my reactions. So the goal of this series is to be as, as transparent as possible, and for you guys to see how I usually play, and for us to talk about video games. So here we go. Let's get the opening cap, and we'll probably go around this left side. I enjoy this left side. It's very nice to clear B off, usually in the beginning and even during the middle of the game, but somebody else always comes up here too, and there is. And there's probably somebody on the inside. No, we are good. Alright, solid. Our team should be able to get on here. Just get on the point, even if there's a sniper here. Yep, got him. Good. Alright. So, today there was a game that came out, kind of made big news. At least on the PC community side. Cube World is a game that was being discussed, and it's actually been, it's not like a brand new game that nobody heard of. It has been heard of, and a lot of people have been waiting for it, but really it made big news because a lot of people, it looks really cool, and the alpha's kind of going up, and like, the developers just kind of got overloaded, and all their servers went crashing down, and they're having denial of service problems, which is interesting. And so that was kind of a big story today, that this game kind of got huge media-wise, sort of overnight. A lot of people have been anticipating it, but it's definitely not something I'd say the average person had on their radar. And that's sort of the cool thing about the PC community. That is definitely something I really enjoy about PC gaming. A little bit over. I love console gaming. I love the ease of console gaming. I love being able to connect to my friends. In fact, I still play it a ton. I kind of split my time pretty evenly between the two. Oh boy. I love both systems for... Oh, and he did come around and chase me. Alright. I love both systems for what they are, but I like the PC community because they can elevate indie games much more easily. It's much easier to make an indie game, and people can sort of make things popular with things like Reddit or YouTube. I don't know, it's an easier time than having to be filtered through by Microsoft or even Sony. And although they do a decent job of making games, they usually just focus solely on the AAA games, the ones everybody wants to see. So that's sort of my opinion of PC versus console. That's my biggest thing, is sort of the indie games and the mods that you get. It's just so extensive, the amount of game you can get, which is just fun. So that's just sort of my opinions on that. But let's get back to this match. This is just a slow match. I don't know what is going on right now. Oh, alright. Well, mostly a camp fest by our team, and the other team, I don't even know if they're showing up. It's not that empty of a lobby. Alright. Get the UAV. Maybe this will quicken the pace, hopefully. Alright. So I really enjoy commentaries. I was sort of inspired by other YouTube channels that record while they play, and although they may not be the finest, of course, because you can re-edit and redo recordings and stuff, and I can't do that because I'm just talking, of course, during my recording, and I get one shot at it. So but I enjoy it because I think although for all the bloopers it has, it's enjoyable for the experience, I think, personally. And I always why didn't he cap B? Oh man. Oh, and I failed the third one right there. The third point on the lightning strike was totally misplaced. This team, man, they are not focused on winning. So this Let's Win looks like it's going to be pretty easy, which is good for us. Oh no, that was really well placed, but it was that guy. Yeah, it was his. Well done. That's pretty smart. I'll give him that. Although he needs his teammates to get on the point if he's focused objectively, or he needs to get on the point at some point if they hope to win, but that may not happen. I like the flanking angles on this map. I think this is the one map where I feel comfortable flanking a lot. A lot of maps I don't, because quite frankly it's just usually 3 lanes, almost in a Dota style where it's just 3 lanes and nowhere else to go. Except Dota has more back routes than a Call of Duty map, I think, personally, in my opinion. And right now it's really easy with this Blackbird. Probably the best kill streak in the game, in my opinion, no question about it. I don't even know what's going on right now. Oh boy. Man. Alright. Well, this is going to be really easy. Hope they get some players here soon, otherwise this is just going to be a blowout. Oh man. That's disappointing. I enjoy winning, but I also enjoy a challenge, because if there's no challenge, what's the point of winning, in my opinion? You know. But, you know, a lot of people, you know, I'm not the guy who punched in cheat codes into the games, you know, when you could punch in cheat codes into games. I wasn't that kind of guy. Oh, whoa, thank you, teammate. But, you know, I sort of always avoided them. I always preferred the challenge, personally. And this is really easy. I hope we get some people in here. Alright. Well, on to round 2.
Halftime. Domination.
But I know a lot of you guys are obviously console people watching a Call of Duty video, and I hope there's a few PC people watching, but I've always wondered what console people who didn't really have a ton of experience with the PC think of, you know, PC games and stuff like that, because they tend to be, you know, a little bit more, I'll say in-depth and definitely vast, for sure, like at games like MMOs, like Guild Wars 2, or even World of Warcraft, for its time was incredibly large, still incredibly large. This is too easy. Are they seriously not getting more people? Oh. Alright, my lightning strike took care of that right afterwards. I was unfortunate. I could have held off and just let my lightning strike do the work, but didn't trust it. You should never trust it, just in case it doesn't get it and you end up dying. Of course. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, what a nice shot. Alright. So here we are. Let's see. What should we do? Well, there's really not too much we have to do to win this game, so I'm just going to make sure, you know, we don't get spawned and flipped around. Ah, they got some people. Alright, here we go. This should make things more interesting. That was way off. No, I'll keep my class. It's been okay. I'm not a huge fan of the AN-94, but, you know, it is a very good gun. Just not my kind of gun. I don't use it typically. But, you know, picked it for this map. Why not? Because it's got some long sight lines, more than pretty much any other map, potentially. And really, it's like 2 long sight lines, like there, and then up from the window to there. So, here we go. And so a lot of you guys are probably wondering why, you know, you can see and look back on my levels and my progression when I've played. With my other videos, and I don't play Call of Duty in the off time. It's just not a game that I feel I'm compelled to play like I used to. I still enjoy playing it with my friends and stuff, as I've said before. I think it's one of the best games. Ooh, okay, I gotta get this. Alright, good. Oh. Oh my gosh. How did I miss? That's the one reason I really dislike the AN-94. I'm a huge fan of guns that can hip fire, because it's just so much faster than aiming down the sights, even if you have quick draw, like I do. Oh, do I have quick draw? Yes, I do. Okay, good. Yeah. So, it feels slow because it's an assault rifle, and I'm used to sort of using SMGs. So, even with quick draw, it really doesn't compare, which is actually a huge reason why I believe the SMGs are, as a class, a little overpowered. And they're not really overpowered in their nature, but just the way the maps are designed kind of makes them the go-to class of weapons. But, you know, that's kind of cool. And so, PC gamers, I know you guys, a lot of you guys own consoles at the same time, but, like, I'm not one of those guys who only plays PC games. It's just like, it's a different style. There's a lot of different styles of games, and so it's just, you know, if you're kind of playing shooters and the things like that, it's actually usually better to play on consoles. Racing games, I think, play better on consoles. But obviously you get the MMOs and the strategy games on PC, so I think it kind of depends on your preference. But, you know, I'm curious as to what you guys think of the other systems that you don't have, or you've never experienced, or you have experienced but you don't, you know, you want to get it or you don't want to get it. So this is sort of what we're here to do, talk about things as much as we are to play them. And this is Aaron from Sound Resolution. Thank you guys for checking in, and we will be on to episode 4 in my next video, and hopefully it is way more challenging than this last game. Alright, see you guys.